That's a look at our setting tonight. And as they...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David Banks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Dunn. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Portis is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Teague. And it's Giannis in at the center position. Now here's Dunn. Now here's Portis. And stolen by Dunn. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Capella kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob to Portis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And they double up Giannis. Teague finds Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Teague with the ball, guarded by Hunter. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Hunter, no one around him. Off target from outside. Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. DiVincenzo. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now, here's Dunn. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Capella kicks to Dunn. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, here we go. Here's DiVincenzo.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Dunn outside. And the rejection by Giannis. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for John Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Dunn with the tip. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Now the pass to Holiday. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Lopez. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. For Milwaukee, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
Now here is Holiday. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Uncovered, and Herter gets it to go.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Holiday, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so he makes both from the line. Young looking around. Banked in off the glass.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks lead by. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he...
For me personally, I just...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Tony Snell is out there with Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Outside Williams. Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Reddish's shot is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Herter comes in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. He dishes it to Tucker. Can't connect from short range. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Holiday against Young. Passes it to Herter. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Holiday. And the layup falls. And the Bucks lead by 3.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Young against Holiday. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Snell, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. And the pass to Holiday. The tray. Mora can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Lob pass to Capella. No good. Shot missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Good D by Holiday. Bucks leading by 3. Yep, it counts. Holiday's got his second basket.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Done outside. Over Holiday. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know, this is where Dunn's best, shooting the jumper.
Holiday with it. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Outside Portis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And Collins gets double teamed. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Buries the jumper to finish the break. DiVincenzo's got 4 this quarter.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Lob pass to Capella. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. Thanks for joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
We've got Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Young outside. Hunter with it. Giannis is there. Young with no one around. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis passes to Antetokounmpo. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Bucks leading by 5. Giannis kicks to Antetokounmpo. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Giannis right side. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shots good by Middleton.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Young. Drops in the layup for 2.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Middleton for 3. Milwaukee the rebound. Antetokounmpo finds Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. Young outside. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
So it's the Hawks, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Here's Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Williams against T. And Williams with the stuff.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Teague for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Connaughton's got his first basket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Capella kicks to Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The kick out to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
Williams inside. Teague covering. It's good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Outside Teague. Middleton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The third quarter comes to a close. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Fernando in at the 4. Pass to Young. Passes it to Fernando. The shape. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 5. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And here is DiVincenzo. Okongwu grabs the board.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Holiday. Tucker bounce pass. Here's Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires from 18. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Moving it up. It's blocked. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Portis. And Holiday has it in the corner. That one, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And he says, right back at you. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Tucker kicks to T. Overdone. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his first points in this one.
Not a surprise to see Teague stepping up when his team needs him. Huge score right there.
Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. Lopez against Dunn. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Now T. To the paint. And Capella sends it back. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dunn. The pass to Okongwu. He kicks it to Hunter. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for T. And a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
And Holiday, here we go. Got it!
big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young is doubled. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. The three. Hunter, no good. And Milwaukee has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Over Young. It falls!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Young's shot is off. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Here's Giannis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Simmons passes to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Scott. Lopez with the block.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
And a wide open look for Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it. First quarter, just over a minute played. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. To the inside. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. And that one's good by Lopez.
The in-between game of Lopez so sharp. He's aware he has the green light.
Pass to Thybulle. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. Green dishes to Embiid. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Scott. He feeds it to Embiid. Scott controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Holiday. Outside Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. The pass to Lopez. Good D by Embiid.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Down low. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Green.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Green. Back to Connaughton. Middleton against Scott. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. Tips it, and Green is right there.
There's nothing like seeing Green get his hands dirty on the glass. He's going to work and getting rewarded with the putback.
Now here is Holiday, defended by Thybulle. To end the drought. Giannis no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 51 seconds left in the first. And Simmons kicks to Scott. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Bucks trail by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Teague drives in, lays it up off the glass.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
Here's Milton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Milwaukee making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right side Teague. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Shake Milton is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Kept alive. The putback. Portis can't throw down the putback. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Curry. Back to Harris. To the middle. It's stolen by Teague. And here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now, here's Milton. Back to Harris. On the wing, Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Harris inside, guarded by Tucker, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Bucks trail by 4. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Teague. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, I love how Teague was able to shield off the defender and still go up and finish for a chance at the three-point play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Now, here's Milton. Kicks to Harris. It's rebounded by Portis.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Right side Teague. Portis with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Now the 76ers with it. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Back to Curry. Pass to Howard. Curry is inside. Guarded by Tucker. Curry passes to Milton. Tries it from 9. And the jumper is good. And the 76ers lead by 3. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Here's Curry after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Shoots over DiVincenzo. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Antetokounmpo kicks it to Tucker. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Harris outside. Back to Curry. And that one hits back iron. And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And here is DiVincenzo. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Howard finds Harris. Back to Howard. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. On the wing, Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Korkmaz, no good. Here's Teague. Passes it to Tucker. On the wing, DiVincenzo. So that'll be it for the first half. Fair. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 1. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday, and it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Giannis for the lead. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
A nice shot by Simmons.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from, and the closer he is to the rim, the better. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
The 76ers lead. Pass to Thibault. Inside. Scott dishes to Green. Now, here's Thibault. Defense is right there. Simmons passes to Embiid. Now, here's Thibault. High post, Embiid. And Scott has it in the corner. Second shot opportunity, and Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 6.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gino. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo trying to get open as Lopez. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Thibault with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Simmons finds Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Maxey's checked in for Scott. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Middleton's checked in. Pass to Thibault. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks also with the sub, Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Holiday left side. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Howard. Passes to Korkmaz. To the middle. Howard kicks to Milton. Now Harris. Curry passes to Korkmaz and stolen by DiVincenzo. Giannis with it, and it's Howard picking him up, trying to end the drought, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling. And ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Korkmaz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Holiday attacking, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Milton, and the shot goes in. Milton's got 6 points.
Just like butter. The finger roll is all about the feel. He's got plenty of that.
It's blocked. Curry looking around. And a miss there on the triple. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Howard is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Howard. Fades back. And slam dunk by Harris. And the 76ers lead by 2.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work in getting after it on the glass.
To the paint. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Pass to Tucker. Curry against Portis. Shoots over Curry. Misses off the left iron. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. There's the dish to Curry. On the wing, Harris. Simmons passes to Howard. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Korkmaz. Danny Green, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry. Now here is Holiday. The pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. They grab their own miss. Giannis on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Simmons. Dishes to Green. Right side, Simmons. Thybulle, the pass to Scott. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers again can't hit it. Giannis outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Giannis. He kicks to Lopez. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Simmons finds Embiid. Fires from 18. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of games.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And he'll shoot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It counts! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here is Tolliver. Now here's Embiid. The bucket is good. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about.
Nice. Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Wonderful instincts on the defensive end. I like how Simmons stays after his man. He's not letting him get
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the look at the 76ers starting group. We got Matisse Thybulle, Green out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the center. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Dunn, and it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Dunn, down low, kicks it out to Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Simmons finds Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Over Collins. Nails the baby hook. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it. The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Simmons looking it over. The dish now to Green. Back to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Done with it. To the inside, Capella. Here's Collins. He kicks it to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Embiid with the steal. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive rebound. Outside for Simmons. Now, here's Thybulle. Goes back up. The shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Now Thybulle following the miss by Dunn from deep. Thybulle, the pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Scott can't get it to go. 1:49 left in the first quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Dunn. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Here's Simmons. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Now Dunn, defended by Scott. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Dunn outside. Right wing. Capella kicks to Dunn. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. That one good for 2. Capella's got 6 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Green. 6 points for him.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
To the paint. Here's Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Simmons. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Okongwu. Reddish out there with Young. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Here's Reddish. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Fernando, the pass to Young. Kicks it to Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Cameron, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence, and so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Here's Young, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Fernando can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. From the stripe, a shot by Milton, no good. The Hawks trail it. Young drives in, and Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. Curry with a wide open look. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now a 4-point 76ers lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fernando, the pass to Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Got to be careful in how you're going to guard Young. He often seeks out contact and really forces the issue.
For the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Tony Snell comes in for Reddish. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in for Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Curry. Milton in the corner. Taken away by Williams. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And that one, good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. It's Curry outside. Howard kicks to Milton. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded, steps back, and drains the jump shot.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with the greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Gallinari wide open and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Axie passes to Harris. Shot from 16. They get it again. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
No one covering.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Axie passes to Milton. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Tries it from 19. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now Young. Left side Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Milton. Gallinari with the rebound. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Back to Snell. Second chance shot. Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gallinari's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Off the catch. Nice balance. Nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They couldn't.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Green is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Simmons in at the point guard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Lob pass to Capella.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Thybulle. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Done with it. No points in the game yet for him. And the pass to Capella. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Scott the pass to Thybulle. Lock at 6. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Dunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Capella kicks to Dunn. Here's Huerter. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Pass to Embiid. Now Simmons, 8 points for him. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Collins passes to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Simmons on the wing. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
And here is Dunn. Pass to Huerter. And here's Collins, defended by Scott. Collins against Scott. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Scott, good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Reddish with the ball, working on Green. Reddish with the ball. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Thibault. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Philadelphia ahead, up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. You've got Reddish. Young is out there with Okongwu. And it's Fernando in at the 4-man position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Milton. Outside Curry. Puts it up from 12. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Young, he feeds it to Okongwu. Here's Young. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Hilton the pass to Curry. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Goes up from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for two.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Curry passes to Korkmaz. Here's Howard. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Young against Howard. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Young.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Milton. Guarded closely. Second shot opportunity. No good from Howard. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fouled in the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Simmons against Collins. Here's Embiid, the dunk, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Here's Capella. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Simmons passes to Scott.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Simmons. Young inside. Simmons with the defensive effort. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Embiid kicks to Green. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Young. And the 76ers also making a change. Harris is checked in. Shot clock at 5. Simmons passes to Embiid. It's in!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Harris. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. A view of the Atlanta skyline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Tucker in at the 4. And for the Hawks, Hunter is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Now, here is Young. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Holiday brings the double team, and stolen by DiVincenzo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Holiday against Young, and the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young outside. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's good, 2 points. And Milwaukee has possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. They get it back. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. The rebound by Holiday.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Middleton. 5 on the clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter shows he has some...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Outside Collins. Gallinari on the wing. Pass to Herter from the arc. That one doesn't drop. And Milwaukee the other way now. Launches a 3. Portis can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Reddish. T right on him. And another shot out to Gallinari. Here's Collins. Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee in the lead. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. Outside Teague. Connaughton passes to Portis. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Williams passes to Collins. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, Collins with it. No good on the three. Milwaukee leading by 4. Passes it to Portis. Here's Nora. And the three ball is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Williams against Holiday. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fernando. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Holiday looking for an opening. He feeds it to Lopez. Knocks it loose. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Young and Herter make up the back. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Snell in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And a wide open look for Portis. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 5. In the corner, Herter with it. Capella, the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. Nifty move. Good D by Lopez.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Okongwu kicks to Snell. No good with the triple. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Nora. And too long on the shot. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And really it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. The pass to Portis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Free throw good, Portis.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Out to the wing, pass to Okongwu. Antetokounmpo against Williams. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. For three, Middleton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Giannis has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. From deep three-point range. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. Young outside. He kicks to Okongwu. Back to Young. Inside. Stolen by Tucker. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Down low. Capella kicks to Young. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Holiday. It's good from long range. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The problem for your perimeter defense, if you close hard on Holiday, he can put the ball on the floor and beat you that way.
Gallinari wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Defensively, DeAndre can switch.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 11. And you... And that...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Middleton. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The quick look, no good that time. The Hawks trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Young passes to Capella. Good work there as it goes. Capella's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Hawks.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Young kicks to Hunter. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Lopez is checked in. And Dunn with the slam.
Chris Dunn can create off the dribble and has an excellent first step.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. And that one is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Dunn. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Middleton. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
And it's Dunn penetrating. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. The dish to Capella. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
Got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Knocked loose, and so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. .114 left in the third quarter. Here's Williams, and the shot goes in.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
T kicks to Lopez. And there it is for him. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Pass to Herter. Now Williams to the middle. Here's Fernando. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Connaughton passes to Lopez. No good from Connaughton. Teague against Williams. Here's Herter. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Can't hit that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 3. And we're... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Snell in at the small forward.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
And here is DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The Hawks working the ball around. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Reddish, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Young. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Williams against Holiday. Bucks leading by 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Jrue Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Stolen by Tucker. Lopez with the ball. And guarded by Capella. The kick out to Lopez. Top of the key, Holiday. Back to Lopez. Shoots over Capella. Lopez passes to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it down from 7 feet. The Hawks trail by 7. Young with the ball. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Lopez with the block. Milwaukee leading by 7. Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Poked away and stolen by Bogdanovich. By himself. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Have to love how he steps up there and knocks that down. Just one more point added on to their lead.
Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. A 3 for DiVincenzo. The Hawks trail by 6. It's deflected. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're ahead by 6. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Herter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez left side. That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
John misses. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. Off target from downtown. Here's Holiday. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The countdown is up. It's the NBA Live. It's Tuesday afternoon with Greg. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Green out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the guard position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Now here's Thybulle. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the first basket of the game for the 76ers. Outside Holiday. Lopez outside. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Powered down with both hands.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Simmons finds Green. Off target at the rim. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Embiid, the pass to Thibault. He dishes it to Tolliver. Back to Thibault. Rebounded by Tucker.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lopez kicks it to Tucker. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Green. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Now here is Holiday, defended by Thibault. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the 76ers with some changes. Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Curry subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Just 3 to shoot. And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Simmons. Misses and the dry spell continues. Milwaukee in the lead. And it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Pulls it from the elbow. That one's not going to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. To the inside. Green finds Harris. Makes it off the glass.
I'm not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
Holiday against Harris. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. Howard dishes to Harris. And there's the pass to Milton. Here's Curry. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Milton. Shoots from the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Middleton. And a wide open look for Portis. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers on top, leading by just 1. Stay with us. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at power forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. The 76ers lead it.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Curry subbed in for Maxey.
Well, nice to see Jeff Teague get down in there on the inside and come up with the bucket.
Now Milton. Curry looking it over. Up again. It's good on the putback. Howard's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Middleton kicks to Portis. Back to Middleton. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Nice shot by Portis.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Pass to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Howard finds Curry. Harris with it. Antetokounmpo defending. Harris passes to Howard. Back to Harris. Milton on top. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Teague. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Teague. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. And Simmons kicks to Thybulle. To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
And here is DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lopez passes to Connaughton. Over Thybulle. And it's Connaughton missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
1:41 left in the first half. Thybulle kicks to Simmons. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
DiVincenzo with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. There's the feed to Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Mike Scott comes in for Danny Green. The free throw drops for Embiid. Bucks trail by 4. Holiday, the pass to Nwora. He kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Nwora. Lopez outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Good on both. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's Milton. Kicks it to Harris. Wide open shot is on the money. Harris has got his third bucket of the night.
Banging around, trying to move guys around defensively. Tobias Harris showing he's got a little bit working tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. With 1 on the clock, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there, if you can pull it off, and he did. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Curry is out there with Shake Milton. And there's Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Holiday against Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Holiday looking over the floor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now, Thibault. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Embiid against Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Harris comes in for Green. Teague finds Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. A 2-point game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Korkmaz checked in for Embiid, and Curry subbed in for Simmons. Passes it to Korkmaz. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Portis against Howard. Here's Middleton, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Milton kicks to Harris. Now the pass to Howard. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Howard's got 6 points.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Outside Teague. Middleton on the wing. It's Portis, high post. And the layup's good off the glass. Portis has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Milton kicks to Harris. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Dishes it to Howard. Back to Harris. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Harris misses.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Portis, the pass to Teague. The shot's good. Teague's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Milton kicks to Harris. Inside, and Howard with the stuff.
Well, not known for his passing, but Harris is pretty prudent there with the ball. Not a lot of careless turnovers from him.
Middleton outside. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Howard, the pass to Curry. Here's Korkmaz to the paint. Here's Howard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Teague, the pass to Middleton. Outside Portis. He got it up, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Brook Lopez, Antetokounmpo out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Tolliver kicks to Embiid. No good on the shot. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here is Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Feeds it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Maxey passes to Simmons. At the top of the key, Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. Simmons dishes to Tolliver. Lopez grabs the board. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 1. Out left to the wing. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Passes to Connaughton. Holiday against is Simmons. Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And now a 3-point Milwaukee lead. The 76ers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. There's the pass to Maxey. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Simmons on the wing. The dish now to Green. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. There's the triple. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Simmons passes to Tolliver. Taken away by Holiday. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Connaughton kicks to Lopez. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Fast break, Philadelphia. Can they get it? And Embiid throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Philadelphia also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Tolliver. Tobias Harris comes in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Simmons with it. Passes it to Embiid. It's thrown by to Kumbo. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. A pull-up. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The pass to DiVincenzo. And he makes that one. DiVincenzo's got the lead back up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
You can't just stop setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo, no good. Harris inside, defended by Middleton. Howard gets to Harris. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Philadelphia, Tolliver comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Green in for Harris. Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. Oh, off target, over Giannis. Pass to Tolliver. Now here's Simmons to take the lead. Missed.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K's GA.
Hey, Kevin.
With growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Green out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Now, here's Thybulle. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Capella against Embiid. Dishes it to Tolliver. 5 on the clock. And Simmons kicks to Tolliver. Outside, Green. Off target with his 3.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Simmons passes to Tolliver. He was all alone on that one. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. So for the Hawks, Reddish comes in for John Collins, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Atlanta. Dunn with it to the right side. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Capella. Shot clock at 5. Down again, Simmons. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now Philadelphia on the break. Tolliver for 3. That one doesn't go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Thibault finds Green. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And a good nose for the ball, sniffing it out. Dunn picks it clean and heads the other way with it.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Dunn. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris comes in for Danny Green. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Anthony Tolliver. And Curry subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Simmons against Williams. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Now here's Williams. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harris with it. Williams picks him up. Down low and stolen by Okongwu. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Curry after the basket by Atlanta. And it's Howard finishing it off.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Got a piece of it. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll get the second quarter under. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got John Collins. Trae Young is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And stolen by Okongwu. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here is Harris after the miss from John Collins. Harris outside. Lock at 6. And it's blocked. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dunn comes in for Trae Young. Dunn looking over the floor. And Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Collins. And here is Dunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gallinari outside. Green against Dunn. And that one drops for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Maxey. Inside. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Here's Snell. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Stripped away. Here's Thibault. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Embiid, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Dunn dishes to Snell. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Misses from close range.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And the wide open shot from Green. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Here's Dunn. Atlanta again missing. Now Thibault. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a... And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
We've got Green. Embiid is out there with Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And, of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry. Young just trying to be the best version of himself. And we've already seen the upside.
And so Young nails them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Simmons against Young. Feeds to Embiid. And it's Thybulle in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons finds Scott. Shoots it. They kick it out to Green. Kept alive. And Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 7.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Collins wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Tolliver comes in for Green, and it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams is checked in. Here's Korkmaz. And stolen by Hunter. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams for 3. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 76ers leading by 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Simmons passes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Williams. Back to Bogdanovich. Scott pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
76ers moving the ball around. Scott kicks to Tolliver. Simmons against Williams. 5 to shoot. Simmons passes to Tolliver. Basket good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the basket is good. Hunter's got his first basket.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Back to Milton. Unloads from 13. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Williams. He's got 5. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Here's Harris. Following the basket by Trae Young. Curry passes to Harris. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the 76ers lead by 8. The Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Young with the ball.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Curry. They get it again. Howard kicks to Milton. Curry with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
A nice shot by Young.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
The 76ers leading by 9. Now here's Thybulle. Poked loose. Milton finds Curry. On the wing, Milton. Lock at 6. Harris passes to Curry. Howard trying to free himself up. Milton with it. Pass to Curry. The pass to Harris. Fast break, the Hawks. And Herter gets it to go.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Milton the pass to Curry. And here is Harris. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Howard kicks to Milton. Here's Curry with the three. Again, Curry missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Tolliver comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Shake Milton.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Fast break, the Hawks. Williams leading the charge. And Williams with the stuff.
Even keeled is Williams. Calm in the eye of the storm. Hits a big one there.
Well, for just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Capella. Williams looking around. Capella kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. To tie it up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. From 10 feet out, again the Hawks score. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here is Tolliver. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich to take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here is Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Embiid comes with a double team. Hunter dishes to Collins. Yes!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Here's Simmons. There's the dish to Embiid for the tie, and Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg.
Thank you.